We all know about the now quashed beef between Vin Diesel and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but what about the forgotten behind-the-scenes stories about the now legendary franchise? The very first movie in the long-running franchise, The Fast and the Furious, notably featured real-life illegal street racers and their cars to achieve its authentic look and feel. While wanted on the streets, these racers were also hired as technical consultants for the first and succeeding films. This spirit continued in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. In Tokyo, bureaucratic requirements made it impossible for the crew to legally film in the city and still meet shooting deadlines. So even the simple scenes of Sean Boswell walking around Tokyo were filmed in secret. When the crew got caught, the studio sent a fall guy to spend the night in jail, allowing the real director Justin Lin to continue working. And let's not forget the fourth movie, Fast and Furious. One of the most memorable locations from Fast and Furious was Arturo Braga's church, which in real life was maintained through donations by a local drug lord. So if you're wondering why the first films felt so authentic, the secret ingredient was crime. Of course, the extravagant action set pieces go a long way as well. No one really knows the exact number anymore, but after 10 movies and one spin-off, it's estimated that at least 2,000 cars have been wrecked in the name of fast, furious, and profitable movie magic. No wonder the collective cost of these films have risen to $1.7 billion, but with the Fast and Furious franchise grossing over 4 times that, or $7.4 billion in the box office, those 2,000 cars may have been worth their weight in cash. In fact, with the first movies now considered classics, some of those wrecked cars are considered collector's items. For instance, Dom's wrecked 1970 Charger from the first movie actually sold for $85,000 at an auction. And if you think that's interesting, check out our last behind-the-scenes story. The role of DSS agent Luke Hobbs was originally designed for Tommy Lee Jones, whose version of Hobbs was supposed to debut in Fast 5. However, when Vin Diesel saw a Facebook comment demanding to include Dwayne Johnson in the next movie, Luke Hobbs was redesigned for The Rock. It would have certainly been interesting to see Tommy Lee Jones's take on Hobbs. But whether or not we agree with this recast, it's undeniable how Johnson took the franchise to new heights. And perhaps most importantly, it's a testament to the role that social media played behind the scenes in making one of the biggest action franchises in history. So what other behind-the-scenes stories do you know of that should have been included in this video? Tell us your thoughts, stories, and theories in the comments. And keep watching ScreenRant.